Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. I just want to say one thing. This video was not clickbait. I am upset about Memorial Day, and the thing that bothers me about it is that it's only Memorial Day. I think it should be Memorial Month, honestly, or Memorial I don't know how to say this without stepping on the toes, but we have months dedicated to other things, and I'm not going to touch on that right now. But the fact that we only have a day for Memorial Day really bothers me. And that's really it. If you don't want to hear what else I have to say, then click away from this video. I wasn't trying to be clickbaity. Memorial Day does upset me, but just not in the way you might have thought. It doesn't upset me that we remember the fallen, that we respect our soldiers, the people that didn't come home, that fought for our freedoms. That doesn't bother me at all. As a matter of fact, I'm very proud to be an American, and that, people have fought and died so that I can have this conversation with you right now. They deserve my respect. I just think it's a little bit of... I really don't like the politics that go into this, but I don't think some things deserve entire months dedicated to recognizing their bravery or its bravery. I don't know how to say it properly, but I do think we undervalue the men and women in the armed forces, and I do think we undervalue our first responders, especially the ones that never made it home. And they had to put boot to ass to keep our country safe. You know what I mean? I just think they deserve a lot more respect than they get. And that's what I have to say about it. I don't want to get too political. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I just think that, as a country, we need to be better about supporting our troops, supporting our cops, supporting our EMTs, our first responders, the people that actually, that show up whenever shit hits the fan, if you will. We need to be better about supporting those people. And we damn sure need to be better about respecting the fallen ones, the ones that didn't get to come home and made the ultimate sacrifice so that we could come here and complain about what's right and wrong on YouTube today. Those are the ones we really need to respect. So that's what I have an issue with against Memorial Day. I just think that it's undervalued. I think that we need to respect it more, and it upsets me that we don't support our fallen soldiers, our men and women that have, like I said, put boot to ass so that we can come here and have a conversation like this, that didn't get to come home, whose families get to miss them every single day because they went out there and died for our freedom. I just, damn it, I can't see any better reason to respect somebody than, when they go and they lay everything on the line, whether they come home or not. It deserves more respect than it gets. And I just wanted to comment about it. This is a platform where I get to kind of talk about the stuff that I like. I don't want to get too political, but we have whole months dedicated to other things that I don't think are it's hard to say not important, because that's relative to people, what's important and what's not. I just think that everybody should support the people that didn't come home, that fought for our freedoms, that got us to the place we are right now, so that we can discuss what's right and what's wrong, and what kind of politics we want to have and what kind of politics we don't. And what's politically correct and what's politically isn't. Honestly, I don't give a damn if I'm politically correct. If someone doesn't like the fact that I think that Memorial Day deserves to be Memorial Month, or that we need to respect our fallen soldiers more, and if they don't like the military, if they don't like cops, they don't like police, they're not fans of first responders, then honestly, fuck them. That's my opinion. I don't mean to be mean. I just, I'm not going to bow down on this one. I'll die on this hill, metaphorically. I just think that our first responders and the people that really get shit done deserve more respect, especially the ones that didn't make it home. I think Memorial Day is a little insulting whenever we have months dedicated to things that I think are a lot less important. Not that they aren't important, I just don't rank in levels of importance. I think they're not as important. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Some people are going to get upset in the comments below, and that's okay. I don't mean to disrespect you. I just mean that I put higher values on supporting our fallen soldiers than I put on other things that are celebrated month long. That's all. And again, I'm not going to touch on those issues. I would just like to say it has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with ethnicity. It has nothing to do with men, women. It has nothing to do whether you're gay or straight. I think we don't put enough emphasis on, respecting the people that have died for us. And damn it, I'm not going to back down on that. And there it is. I mean, that's pretty much it for this vlog, guys. I'm not saying I don't respect those other things. I'm not saying that I can't support the other things that are valued at a month long. I'm gonna go ahead and open my visor up. Sorry about the audio change, but it's hot today. I just wanted to comment on that. I want to find other like-minded people that agree with the way that I think on that. If I'm being 100% honest, I guess that's kind of culty, and I apologize if it comes along that way. I only want to find people that agree with what I believe in. And honestly, saying it out loud, it kind of sounds like bullshit. If I'm being 100% honest, it does sound like bullshit. Sorry, I thought my turn was coming up. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause this real quick because I'm going out to quote a property. I'm actually a landscaper, and I don't want you to see exactly where I'm going. So we'll be back in just a second. Bye-bye. All right, guys, now that we're done with that quote for our customer, back to what I was saying. If you're still here, I appreciate you. And here's the thing. If you disagree with what I'm saying, if you think I'm being a jerk, if you think I'm being an asshole, like I said before, kind of reminding myself of the thought, I said, I'd like to get together with other like-minded people that only agree with me. I didn't mean to quite say it like that. I know it sounds shitty when you say it like that, if I'm being honest with you. I just, I'm just interested really to see how many people agree with that opinion versus not agree with it. And if you don't agree that we should support our fallen soldiers or fallen, brothers and sisters more than we should support something else, you know what? If you could just be respectful and be kind, please leave a reason in the comments why you think that we shouldn't do that. If you could do that, that would be awesome. Just be respectful about it. Understand people that while you may not see the value in it, other people have lost sons and daughters to war and, in the line of fire, cops, police, first responders. They've lost people. So just try and be respectful of that. And, keep that in mind. If you do not like that we have a Memorial Day, which I don't know why you wouldn't, because I'm sure you're enjoying the freedom to be able to sit on your computer or on your phone and comment on this video. Go out and have fun with your family for the weekend. I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you do, just be respectful and, educate other people on why you think it's a bad idea. Do that for me. Don't be a jerk about it, all right? Try and be respectful. I'm sure you've experienced loss in your life. And just remember that. Keep that in your mind when you're formulating your point. Don't be a jerk about it. You can get your point across without being rude and not being disrespectful. The same way I think that other months or other celebrations should they not be a month long? I don't know about that, but it just pleases me that we have things that I think are a little bit less important than supporting our fallen, that we only praise for one day, or we support other things that are month long. The order of operations is out of whack for me. It doesn't mean that I dislike supporting those things. It doesn't mean that I have a vendetta against them or that, I don't enjoy some of those things. It just means that they're not as high on my totem pole, okay? So yes, in conclusion, my Memorial Day holiday does upset me a little bit because I think, damn, there are people that died and we only celebrate them for one day and we really don't even celebrate them. We just go out and have fun with our families. Granted, some businesses do shut down. I mean, there are certain ways that they are celebrated, and I'm sure there are good, hardworking Americans just like me that value Memorial Day as well. I'm not saying that I'm the only one or anything like that. I just think that we don't pay them their dues. We don't pay the respect that's deserved, and I think we have our priorities messed up. That's how I'm going to say it. As a country, as a United States of America, as a real American, and I hate to say it like that, I just think our priorities are a little jacked up, you know? I don't like that, again, I don't want to get political, that a lot of people don't support the police. I think we need to back the blue. I think we need better cops out there. We need more cops out there. Because I honestly believe that, you know, the people that hate the bad cops the most are the good cops, the ones that are actually out there trying to keep us all safe. And if we're all out there doing what we need to be doing and we're not doing anything like we shouldn't be need to be doing, then we have absolutely no reason to hate our police officers, our men and women that go out there and risk their lives daily and are hated and disrespected daily just for being who they are, for keeping order. I don't agree with it. Again, I didn't want to get too political with this video, so I'm going to go ahead and shut up now. Anyway, like I said, if you agree with what I'm saying, cool. Let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate it. I'd love to strike a conversation about this. I'd love to be educated on it, too. If you feel like my view is a little too narrow, please feel free to hop in the comments and tell me. Again, let's just keep it respectful. I typically don't mind a little bit of shit-talking, if I'm honest with you. I like a good game of shit-talking. But this subject, for me, is just a little bit... I want to say it's a little sensitive, not for me personally. I have had members of my family that have died in service, that have served the country and then died. But that's not why it's sensitive. It's sensitive for me because there are people that are going to watch this video and they have sons and daughters that they've lost. And that was the hardest thing they've ever had to deal with in their life. So do not come into the comments and disrespect those people, please. I'm just asking you to keep your heart open, keep it big, and understand that, you know, there are people that are actually hurting on Memorial Day, that all they can think about is the fact that they don't have their son or their daughter or their father or their mother or their grandfather. They are actually in pain on Memorial Day, remembering those that they've lost. So if you don't like Memorial Day, and you can't find a way to formulate your point as to why you don't like it in a respectful manner to those people, then do me a favor and don't comment on this video, because it's not fair to make those people hurt any more than they already have to because they're missing their loved one, okay? Anybody who's experienced loss before, whether you've lost a child, a mother, a father, a dog, you know, something that was very important to you in life, I'm sure it's an immeasurable amount of loss when you lose someone incredibly close to you, especially when you lose them in the line of duty. They're out there serving their country, they're out there busting ass, and then they don't get to come home. They work so hard and they don't get to come home. So do me a favor and just be respectful in the comments below. That's all I have to say. Anyway, guys, I thank you for letting me rant. I hope you have an excellent Memorial Day. And I hope you get to enjoy food and friends and family. And remember to respect the fallen. And I'll see you in the next one. Later. Oh, also, almost 1,500 mile update coming on the CLX if you're interested. I know it's a Chinese bike and it doesn't get a lot of respect, but I think it's an amazing motorcycle. And you're going to hear me say why very soon. Bye.